Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Finds his man. It's Brown. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the ground, it's Brown. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
The tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. It's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win, Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive rolling. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stopped him for a loss.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Jamison. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick. Out of scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. Kirk, they've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. Can you get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage about to snap the ball again.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a good grab. tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. He keeps it on a design run. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Makes a quick catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throwing for his running back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. They test the middle, but get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. He hands it off from the gun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. Line for the end zone, running it right over the gut. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the PATs, and the lead is now 21. much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back in motion now. Toss it to the back, running left. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Now they're running on the toss. He gets loose. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. I love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. An effective play. Good for a 1st down at the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Offense clicking now to 1st down at the 45. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jamison. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. They rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now here's the toss play. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Sooners fail to get a 3rd down stop once again.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal, upcoming. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Now the important point after attempt. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2-man clock with the running game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Testing the right side here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Drop Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Slangs the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quickly. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Who makes the grab? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, we're going to throw it. He pulls in the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Longhorns. The comeback is on.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the quarterback will take a knee. Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.